Have you ever been in a situation where your instinct is telling you that this woman loves you, but you're not sure because she hasn't said a word about it? She pulls out all the stops to make you happy, or she's afraid to make eye contact with you. If all of this sounds too familiar, then this video is just for you, because today we'll enlighten you with surefire signs that she secretly loves you, but is too afraid to admit it. Number 10. She'll remember every detail about you. There are a few things that are truly special about the woman who is head over heels for you. And one of those things is that she'll remember every possible detail that makes you, well, you. The most magical part about this little conundrum is that you yourself won't even remember telling her these things about you. You can bet all you got, but a woman who knows your favorite dishes, your go-to driving song, or the tales of your childhood adventures is actually really into you. It just comes naturally to her because she wants to be the one who knows you better than anyone else. So if you're curious about whether a woman loves you, pay attention to your conversations with her. Why? Because you can observe her peppering your conversations with these tidbits of your life. She'll keep dropping reminders that, hey, I know you because I've got my heart set on you. Number 9. She reserves herself around you. Imagine this. You're both out on an adventure or a solo date. You're teasing her and she's laughing at your jokes, when suddenly she grabs your hand to balance herself. But as soon as she makes that gesture, she slaps on the brakes. She retreats and goes into an ultimate composure mode. Think of it like watching a secret agent retreat when they realize they're treading on dangerous territory. However, there is only one possible explanation for this. Yes, she loves you, but she's afraid. She's got a burning desire to let loose, to be herself without a care in the world. But guess what's holding her back? The fear of getting hurt or rejected. When you see her physically pulling away and putting that guard back up, she's fighting her own battle of vulnerability versus self-preservation. What you need to do is give her the space and comfort to let her guard down more often. When she feels safe enough, she'll jump right into your arms with a full-blown confession. Number 8. She makes your happiness her priority. Matters of the heart are complicated, but it doesn't take much to figure out that when a woman has her eyes on you, making you happy becomes her top priority. She'll go to lengths to keep that smile plastered on your face. And the most intriguing part of this is that she'll never want to deliberately offend you. Now, the million-dollar question. Have you been picking up on these subtle vibes? Because there's one thing for sure here. Her efforts are indicative of her profound interest in you. She just doesn't want to be the one to tell you that she loves you. It's time for you to be the action hero in this rom-com. Break through that invisible barrier of her fear and initiate conversations. You don't need to rush it, but you can always nurture the connection and spark. After all, you don't find someone who'd go to extreme lengths to keep you happy twice in a lifetime. Number 7. She admits that she likes you. Before you get all confused, hear us out, because this is some real golden insight into the world of romance. When a woman has a soft spot for you, everything you do becomes golden in her eyes. You could literally be playing a game of chess or watching paint dry. She'd still think it's lovely, simply because it's with you. Now, she might not drop the L-word bomb right away, but here's the part you want to know. She'll start dishing out compliments like they're candy on Halloween. Think nice clothes, a fresh haircut? Oh, she'll notice and give you a virtual high five for it. So if she's constantly reminding you about everything she likes about you, it doesn't take rocket science to figure out she doesn't only like you, she loves you. Soak it up and make your move before it's too late. Number 6. She gets easily emotional around you. Now, every person is a unique emotional snowflake, but when it comes to the woman who's in love with you, she'll be showing a lot more of her emotions around you. She might not wear her heart on her sleeve, but one thing is for sure, you won't be a stranger to her feelings. She'll let you witness her emotions soar, or take a nosedive depending on the situation. If you're wondering why, then here's the deal. She's all about you, but there's this fear constantly holding her back. It could be because of past relationships or childhood trauma. However, she's tiptoeing on an emotional tightrope around you. What you gotta do here is be patient. Unless she's real with herself about how she feels about you, it won't work. Give her room to sort through her feelings. Don't become her de facto therapist, but just be there to show her that you care. And when she's ready, be sure to catch the wave. Number 5. Her actions don't match her words. Contradictions, contradictions. Love is a book of contradictions. But when it comes to a woman who's in love with you, her body can become a bit of a rebel. What do we mean? Here's the lowdown. She might tell you, let's take it slow. But when things heat up, her actions might have other plans. What can you say? Her heart's a renegade, and it just can't resist getting cozy and intimate with you. So she's saying something else, but doing something completely opposite. It's because she's stuck in a battle between her head saying, whoa, slow down, girl, and her heart, which is all like, we've got a connection, and I can't hide it anymore. Does this remind you of love's version of Wild West Showdown? Yep, and your woman is caught right in the middle. So don't be too surprised if her actions and words don't always match up. It's just the way of dealing with the tornado of emotions swirling around there. Number 4. She wants to be around you all the time. Think of it like this. When a woman is in love with you, she wants to become your shadow, but in a super adorable way. However, before you start feeling suffocated, here's what you need to notice. Is she pulling all the strings to extend those hangouts? Is she dropping hints that she wants to ditch the group and wants to be alone with you? Oh, the most important one. Did she offer to tag along with you to watch your soccer game? If the answer to all those questions is a yes, then you've got a lovebird on your hands. When you see her pulling these, let's be around each other 24/7, take it as a sign that she loves you and she wants you to notice her. Number 3. She'll be touchy-feely with you. Let's get touchy-feely, but in the most playful way possible, because it's no secret that when a woman wants you, her hands find ways to subtly touch you every opportunity they get. It's often a subconscious action, and if you've started to notice, then it means she's got a thing for you. Picture this. She'll casually stroll past you in a crowded room, accidentally brushing her arm against you. But that's just the tip of the iceberg. When she really loves you, she'll take it up a notch. Ever played a game of footsie under the table? Well, she might just initiate that little adventure to see if you're up for some playful reciprocation. So when you notice these playful, touchy-feely antics, take it as a sign that she likes you more than you know. She's just afraid to admit it, but she isn't afraid to hide it. Number 2. Social media attitude. In the digital age of attraction, social media attitudes give you plentiful insights on whether someone loves you or not. When it comes to the woman who's got her sights set on you, she'll make it her mission to stay connected on social media. First off, keep an eye out for that friend request popping up on your screen. And if she's hitting that like button on all your social media posts, from Facebook to Instagram to TikTok, consider it the modern-day equivalent of love notes in your locker. Why, you ask? Well, she's not just stalking your posts for kicks. She's genuinely intrigued by your life and, let's be honest, your attractive self. She's just hiding behind the facade of the screen, waiting for you to make the move. Number 1. Eye contact. Alright, here's the deal. Do you remember how when you met her for the first time, she was all about intense eye-to-eye moments? Well now, she's pulling away her gaze. Whenever your eyes meet now, she's quick to look away as if you've just caught her in the act. Now why is this important? Because it's one of those classic signs that she's got feelings for you, and she's afraid of saying it to you. She might just be waiting for you to make a move. So if you're feeling the same vibes and think there's a spark, why not take the plunge? Life's too short for the waiting game. If you're into her, and you've got that inkling she's into you too, go ahead and make your move. Who knows? It could be the start of something amazing. Have you noticed any of these signs in the women around you? Give your thoughts on this in the comment section below. And don't forget to hit that like button.